to get back into the hive and check the cluster and top off the water and move the sugar water feeder closer to the cluster so they don't have to go all the way to the back. So I've got my hive cool, got my smoker lit, and it's time to check and see how these bees are doing. So this box is pretty much empty. There's a few dead bees. Give them a little puff. Hopefully they're all grouped together. In a nice cluster. My sugar water here. So the cluster should be forward of here. So let me set that down a minute. There's a few bees here. Let's look in there. Oh yeah. There's a nice cluster around the queen there. I don't know if y'all can see that in there. And then there's an awful lot of dead bees in the bottom, but that was to be expected with a shipment. And so now, let me see if I can keep these coming off to where I can get to that sugar water. And I want this to be right up to where the back end, according to Wyatt Magnum, I want the back end of that cluster to touch this. That way the bees don't have to walk that far. And then I'm gonna top this off without trying to drown anybody. So now my container for my feeder is a 1-gallon ice cream tub, and so I will just top that off with what's in here. Perfect. Dribbled a little. And see, I didn't even really need to smoke them. But there's my cluster of bees. They're hanging on that queen cage that I hung in there. And so now I'll put these guys back in and quit disturbing them. I won't check them again for 3 days. See if I can get my brush and brush those back in there so they don't spend the night outside. Come on, buddy. Get back in there. Get back in there. Yeah. Get these guys. It's hard to do this in the dark. Oops, crap. Just squished one. So come back in here. Come on, get down here. Got one more to put on. Trying to get this bar back down. There we go. And the hive is sealed back up. And there wasn't as many dead bees as I thought there might be. And they're pretty darn docile. I didn't have to smoke them or anything along that line. So I'll push all these bars over in one direction till they touch, and then now my lid, you see there's no gap back here and no gap up here. I had this, they call these cleats, these extra spaces, but I have this cleat up here. And then now I can shut my lid and leave them alone for 3 days. Alright, thanks. And this phone, I have to take my glove off to be able to touch it.